Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. The name's Defender, and welcome to Ratchet Clank Future, Tools of Destruction. Developed by Insomniac Games and released for the Sony PlayStation 3 in 2007. Tools of Destruction marks the series' first foray into the world of high definition. And I think you will definitely see that once we get started. First, we're going to turn on subtitles, because subtitles are good. All those volume settings are good. Also, hello, genre. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I don't really... Well, you can actually just delete. Huh. I don't know why, but that just strikes me as strange, just seeing the option to delete directly on the main menu. I mean, normally you would just have new game, load, options, but... oh well. New saved game, yes. Yeah, it's been years since I've played this, so I am pretty darn excited. But first, we have plot.
Fuel lines, check. Horizontal stabilizers, check. Ion thrusters.
Looks like we got a tailwind. If we time it right, we can ride the slipstream of the grav train past the Seagrid traffic. Launch the mag grappler onto that pedway overpass and slingshot right up to...
Ratchet.
The thrusters are fine, Clank. See? Don't worry, it's probably just a fused ion duct.
Incoming message from Captain Quark.
Ratchet? Clank? I've got a bit of a situation here at the Planetary Defense Center. Nothing I can't handle, mind you. Just a few thousand heavily armed robotic commandos, but I figured, hey, if you were in the neighborhood, maybe... Wait, aren't you handsome to die?
Heavily armed robotic commandos?
When aren't they heavily armed?
Are you sure this is functioning properly?
You worry too much. Planetary Defense Center, here we are.
No, I think Clank worries just enough, Ratchet.
Clank, hit the auxiliary thruster! You all right?
Watch out! Where are you going?
It's a shortcut. Trust me.
Ratchet, look out!
See? What did I...
Well, we stuck the landing at least.
Well, looks like we're going on foot. At least I can try out my new nav unit.
Alright, so after that crash landing, and judging by the flames and everything going on, seems like we got ourselves... Oh, right.
If you're looking to combat a massive, deadly space armada, the Gadgetron help desk will be happy to assist.
Yeah, I don't need the help desk. I am a professionale. Yeah, turn that off. Don't need that. No, I don't need that. Okay, cool. Sweet. Alright. So, as you can see, boy, this game looks pretty even today. It's a real step up from PlayStation 2, isn't it? Thankfully, while everything looks different, gameplay is still pretty much the same. You know, you run, you jump, use a variety of wacky weapons to shoot things. So we start off with two weapons. The Combustor, which is, you know, it's your standard issue sci-fi, you know, pistol-esque weapon, which makes it good at medium range. And the Fusion Grenade, which, you know, is your standard issue, you know, blow everyone up thing. It's just a standard hand grenade. You throw it and it explodes. Good times. Oh, hello. Whoop. But yeah, just like before, using your weapons will cause them to level up. So use your weapons. Look. Man, even now, this game looks great. I mean, this game is almost 15 years old, which kind of frightens me to say, but I don't know, I still think this game looks great. Lord. But yeah, Ratchet Clank Future was actually the very first game I ever played on my PlayStation 3 when we got it for Christmas in 2007, because, you know, that was just after, like, one of the first price drops for the system, because for those of you who don't remember, the PlayStation 3 is the source of the infamous $599 US meme. And, okay, yeah, there's a lot more in-game dialogue, so I'm gonna have to avoid, you know, talking over it as much as I can. 'Cause I want you to all get that flavor. It does look pretty good, I agree. And it's in a smooth 60 frames per second, too. It's just, it's delicious. I mean, I'm not a graphics guy. Like, I've never been one to, you know, judge my opinion on a game on graphics, really, because, well, I grew up with the N64 and, you know, choppy frame rates. I am immune to bad graphics, for the most part. Ah, this is a jump pad. You can guess what it does. Well, I guess we're not going back that way. But yeah, this was the first game I played on my PlayStation 3, and let me tell you, it blew me away with how it looked. I mean, just, you know, when you're going from PlayStation 2 to this, I mean, it's like night and day. Also, I'm breaking everything for bolts, because, you know, you break stuff in this game, you get bolts. Blasters to atomize? That seems unnecessarily destructive. I hope no one gets motion sick. Actually, I don't think there's any, like, big motions in this game, but, you know, we are flying sky high. Also, here, have a grenade. And then, oh. There we go. Oh yeah, there are crate physics now. Yeah, we couldn't have that in PlayStation 2. We got physics. I mean, I guess technically there were physics beforehand, but, you know, now we have extra physics. That's such a weird sentence to say. Extra physics. Like, yeah, this thing is more physics-ier. I'm pretty sure I just made every English teacher in the universe cry uncontrollably with the word physics-ier. Ah, grind rail. Sweet. We're off. Now this is how you commute. Yeah, I think this building crumbling was like the moment that sold me on this game. Oop. Because just, you didn't see that beforehand. It was just, mwah, magnificent. But yeah, these guys are your kind of standard shock troopers. Some of them will attempt to walk up close and pinch you. Others will attempt to shoot you from a distance, but they are pretty darn easy to take out. I got a package for you. Please sign here. There we go. Alright, that was easy enough. Ah, that's nanotech. It'll heal you from the outside, from the inside out. Because technology. Oh. Guess we'll just take care of you while we're... Excuse me? I'm trying to shoot your comrade here. That is very inconsiderate of you. There we go. But yeah, previously, you would not be able to actually move behind the back while you were looking down your sights. But now you can. And yes, I know there was actually before a time when you couldn't do this. I know we all lived like savages. There's a good balance between graphical fidelity and aesthetic design. A lot of games around this time hit that spot for me personally. I can agree with that, because, you know, you want things to look nice, just like in an art direction kind of style. Off we go! Oh, they're called meteor pads. Okay. I always like to try to use official terminology for things. I know I'm probably the only person who cares, but it's important to me. If you would like to just approach... Oh, hello. You're a laser guy. There we go. Easy peasy. But yeah, I think I've mentioned this before, but if I have not, a couple of weeks ago, I actually started a brand new job. Which, you know, that's fun. And it is... Actually, I guess fun is a stretch, because, you know, it's work, but I enjoy it. But yeah, it has basically meant that my previous stream schedule is now, you know, jelly. It won't work anymore. Oh yeah, this bridge is going to collapse, so I'm going to make sure I have my fusion grenade ready for this. Out of my way, fool. Alright. Oh yeah, we got a health boost, because as you defeat enemies, you will also gain additional health. What kind of job is it? I'm so happy for you, dude. I am working as a logistics coordinator. I would say the company that I'm working at, but actually I'm pretty sure that because it's a genuine world-renowned company, I'd basically dox myself, and, well, I know that all of you wouldn't do anything with that, you know, best practices and all that, so I'm just gonna say that I'm a logistics coordinator. I take data and compile it into neat little Excel files for, you know, the more important people to use. But it's good. It pays the health insurance. Also, hello, Yoga Vog. I'm gonna collect some more ammo and money. I mean, look at this. I can make... That crate falls. Physics. It's hard to believe that just a couple of years before this game we couldn't do that, but that's how fast technology improves. So did I miss anything? Oh, yes, I did. I missed, I guess, the rough equivalent of a few pennies, but, you know, I like pennies. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Oh, no problem, dude. Oh yeah, this is the moment that sold me. Look at that! That's just incredible. Also, let me know how the audio balance is, because I moved my setup to basically my new office space, and so I did a little bit of tinkering. Hopefully everything sounds fine. I don't sound too quiet, the game doesn't sound too loud, all that stuff. Nice aim, Ratchet. What? There we go. Thank you, Auto Lock-On. He's working for S.H.I.E.L.D. It could be. I'd buy that. Oh, you're talking about me. No, I wish I was working at S.H.I.E.L.D. Actually, would I? I hear the turnover rate's really high. You know, because of the high mortality rates and all that. Alright. Oh, no, I want that money. Give me the money.
He's heading towards the planet's central defense station. Dispatch enforcers to that sector. Do not let him inside.
Yeah, I cannot tell you how excited I am to play this, because it's been actually quite a few years since I played any of the Future games, and I don't see many people on the internet talking about the Future trilogy, which is a shame because I think it's really good. In fact, the third game in the series, A Crack in Time, is one of my personal favorite games of all time, so I am crazy excited for that game.
The Planetary Defense Center is 200 cubits below us. How do you propose we get down?
I don't know. I'm kind of winging it right now.
Keep the fusion grenade ready, because we're going to need it. Booyah! Now that's a fastball. Out of my way, fools! My fusion grenade is now level 2. So now it deals more damage. Oh, and now we get to experience the next evolution in technology, motion controls. Yeah, I'm not actually using the analog stick for this. I'm using the tiltable 6-axis controller because that was clearly the future of gaming. And, you know, definitely not just a knee-jerk reaction to the Wii being ridiculously successful. No, not at all.
Looks pretty quiet. Where's Quark?
Greetings, citizen. I'm away from my post at the Planetary Defense Center. Please enter the number that best describes your emergency. If you are being attacked by radioactive amoeboids, please press 1. If you have been ingested by a mutant space eel, please press 2. If your city is being attacked by a massive deadly space armada, please press 3.
Does that mean Quark can speak Spanish? That's genuinely impressive if he can.
I believe you may be their intended target.
You think?
Alright, well, it's time to skedaddle on out of here. So now we gotta dodge the laser shots. Try to stick to the middle rail, because it'll just give you more options to jump. The Wii came out in 2007? 2006, actually. I know, that was... This year, that'll have been 15 years ago. I know, I'm just as shocked as you are.
Structural damage to the drive rail.
Right now, they're gonna try to blast away sections of the rail. Uh-oh.
Ratchet, that warship is gaining on us.
Has it been that long? Yes, genre. Yes, it has been. Don't tell me this isn't a sweet sequence. This is unwelcome news. I know, right?
Behold, the last Lombax in the universe. Truly a pathetic specimen of the race, I'm afraid. So weak.
And you are?
Emperor Percival Tachyon, Crown Prince of the Cragmites, Conqueror of space and time, and, pending the obliteration of a few insubordinate species, ruler of the universe.
Your name's Percival?
Emperor! See the crown, see the scepter, the giant walking throne and legion of royal robotic commandos, Emperor!
Boy, someone's insecure.
Not that a treacherous furball like you could... What's this? Such a primitive robot companion. And your kind used to be such renowned engineers.
Oh, I'd be careful if I were you. He's got posomorphic blaster cannons in his fingertip.
My gripe is not with the people of this arcade planet, but with you. Surrender your deathbot. And simply allow us to kill you. No one else need be harmed.
Fair enough. Here you go!
Getting Star Wars prequel vibes? I can see that. Well, I don't think he likes us very much.
Autopilot engaged.
Whoa! Hang on, Clank!
Hyperspace boosters online. Engaging cryosleep.
Cryosleep? Nah. There's no way I'm gonna...
It is fortunate cryosleep does not work on robots.
I love that sequence. Oh, even though I know exactly what the punchline is, it's just, it always cracks me up. Also, punchline, that's a good joke.
okay? You got knocked out there for a minute.
I am fine. Where are we?
Beats me. Ship must have run out of fuel while on autopilot. Come on, we need to find another ship and get back to Kerwan.
Kids, this is why you never, ever let cruise control direct where you go for too long. Otherwise, you wind up in some mysterious backwater swamp bog. Alright, so we gotta find a way out of here, because, well, we're pretty stranded. Thankfully, I think we're fairly well equipped to, slug our way out of here. But yeah, as I said at, oh, that's a ugly-looking centipede that vomits. Man, they say nature is so great, but who invented the giant centipedes that vomit? My combustor is now level 2. Plants drop cogs, interesting. I know, right? I don't remember that from biology. Alright. Let's see, as I was going to say, again, this is the first... Oh, hello. Oh, camera. There we go. This was the very first Ratchet & Clank game that was on high-definition hardware. So, you know, it was a pretty stinking big deal. There we go. Alright, so I'm actually going to drop down here, because not only are there a few enemies to fight for some more bolts and experience, but also crates with more bolts. Alright, so this will introduce us to the long jump, because we still have those skills from before. Just crouch with the R2 button, then press X while on the move for a long jump. You can also crouch, then press X while standing still to perform a high jump. If I shoot enough high-velocity plasma balls, eventually I will win. Oh, hello. Oh. Bye-bye. Thank goodness these bugs were stockpiling cogs. These should come in handy. Yes, it's very convenient. It's almost like this was planned or something. Ow. There we go. Exterminator at work. Ah, this calls for a stronger bug removal. High velocity explosives. You appear to be having a trouble there. Let me help you with that. There you go. All right, so if we go over here to the side, you know what? Get a grenade to the face. This is a Raritanium Chest. Raritanium is the other major collectible, like major minor collectible. Well, they're one of the common collectibles in the game. And we will use this for something we will find out in a little bit, but it's very important that you collect as much of it as you can. Doesn't another one spawn in? Or maybe that's after I destroy this one. Yes. Oh, there they are. There we go. Now that's value right there. Plot twist, this planet is post-apocalyptic bug fables. Should I mention, no, you know what? I will hold on to that little nugget of information for later. This is a wall jump slot. Just look for the bubble wrap wall, and then you can press X to jump between them. But yes, I mentioned that in a tweet, but I should also mention this here. SteamWorld Quest and Bug Fables are not going anywhere. It's just, I wanted to start something new, because we need some variety. You can jump and press the X button to glide. There we go, I got my words out. Use your words. Okay. Avoid jumping in the goo. All right. Yuck. All right. No more of that. Oh yeah, you also need to watch out for the steam geysers that pop up. But that's a relatively easy thing to avoid. This box with a question mark on it is a Jackpot Crate. It'll double the amount of money and Raritanium you get for a short period of time. I'm actually going to use my fusion grenades to clear these out much faster. Look at all that money. All right, that works. All right, we'll resupply because we got ourselves a boss fight coming up. This is a Leviathan. It moves relatively slowly, and it doesn't attack very frequently, but its attacks are pretty ferocious, so you'll want to stay on your toes. This is a ram attack where it'll attempt to bite you. A swift double jump should get you out of the way in time. This is like a bombing run where it'll drop plasma orbs that'll bounce in place for a moment. Just don't bump into them and you'll be fine. By the way, the ammo in these ammo crates will respawn infinitely after a short time, so don't worry about running out of ammo. This is the high velocity stream of plasma, just run and jump over it. And we win. Ugh. But we got a thing, as well as some Raritanium. Take this opportunity to reload my weapons. Also, don't worry about landing in the goo, because you're given 2 chances to jump back to solid ground. So, you know, don't waste that opportunity, but I'm all full. All right. Oh, finally, something that resembles civilization. Cabalia Spaceport. Huh. The camera zoomed in on that guy. That probably means he's important or something.
Attention, citizens of Cabalia. The Imperial Defense Force reports that a Lumbax has infiltrated this star sector. The Empire expects your full cooperation in neutralizing this threat to our security.
Alright. This is a weapon vendor.
Weapon shop. Here you can buy ammo, upgrade your weapon, or purchase new tools of destruction. Go ahead. Name your poison.
No, you see, he said the thing. Yeah, Like corporation in this place is called Grummelnet. But you can do 3 things. You can buy weapons and ammo, refill all of your ammo, or upgrade your weapons.
Which weapon do you want to upgrade? For a little Raritanium, we can modify your puny weapon into a force to be reckoned with. And today we're running a special. For every upgrade you purchase, we'll unlock a new one.
So yes, this is what the Raritanium is for. A skill tree. You'll have to purchase upgrades in order to unlock the next one. Every weapon can upgrade 4 different stats, chosen by the devs, basically. And there is a special upgrade you can unlock by purchasing all of the upgrades with the orange connectors on them. So once these 3 are bought, you'll be able to access the final one and then buy that. Let's just stick with 1 weapon at a time. So this will improve my range, enabling me to shoot further. And this will improve my firing speed, enabling me to shoot faster. So yeah, you're going to want to get your mitts on as much Raritanium as possible. Let's see, what new weapons can we buy? We have 2 choices. The Plasma Beasts and the Tornado Launcher. Let's buy the Plasma Beasts. Thankfully, they'll go directly into our quick select. So the Plasma Beasts work kind of like gelatinous bodyguards, basically. When you toss one down, it'll lay dormant until an enemy gets too close, and then it'll pop up and lunge at it, dealing a gooey wave of damage. Because of this, it's usually best to set these up before you get into a fight, but you can use them while you're in a fight, of course. But they're pretty handy. They just require a little bit more brain power to use.
Attention citizens of Cabalia. Today is Tachyon Appreciation Day. You must show your devotion to our leader by kneeling at the nearest Tachyon Appreciation station.
Alright, so let's see what's up with this guy.
Don't you lay this on me, you worthless sack of Kurt, you sweat. You were supposed to watch the jail gauge.
Ah, blame the parrot. Always blame the parrot.
Is everything all right, sir?
Ah, Imperial spies. Hide their bodies. Ah!
Oh, well, excuse my friend. We're just a couple of humble smugglers, unfairly hunted and persecuted wherever we go. Yep, seems the Imperials have shut down the planet's gelatonium plant. They must be, looking for someone.
Well, we're kind of stranded ourselves. Our ship crashed back there and... Ah, kill them now. Sell their kidneys.
Stranded, hmm? Well, I'll tell you what, pal. We're gonna make you a deal. You get the gel pumps working, and we'll, procure a vessel for you. Here, you'll need this gelinator.
Alright, we got ourselves a gelinator. This handy gadget will let us siphon gel from specific gelatonium pumps. And then we can use it to bounce around. It should absolutely not be eaten under any circumstances whatsoever. Because I hear it tastes like, turpentine.
What do you do? What do you say? What's the haps there, Slick? Devices are special combat items. Very handy in a pinch. Come on, step into our office and take a look-see.
Okay, so this guy sells one of the new things in Ratchet & Clank Future Tools of Destruction. Devices. Devices are single-use items. They don't upgrade, but they can get you out of a sticky situation.
Go ahead, treat yourself. You only live once, Slick.
We got a leech bomb, which lets us sap health from enemies. And then the most defining device of probably the entire series, the Groovatron. Throw this out, and it'll belt out sweet disco tunes. It'll force all enemies to stop in their tracks and boogie, which gives you the perfect opportunity to blow them into little space bits.
Come back anytime, Slick. We'll shoot the breeze.
Now, you can purchase devices from device vendors, of course, but you can also find devices in Raritanium chests. So Raritanium chests are very important to keep your eyes peeled for. You can talk to the smuggler for more information about stuff.
Bolts in the bag, friend. Look here. There are creatures out there. Now, the ones of the larger variety carry in each of them a Leviathan soul. Now, I'll kill them, I'll collect them, and then sell them. And I'll tell you what, you find any souls, you be sure and bring them on back to me, you hear? I'll give you a fair price for them.
Okay, so this is kind of like the very simplified version of the crystal hunting from Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal, because there are significantly fewer Leviathans, but we can get 2,000 bolts for the soul we picked up.
Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Friend, you're on Cabalia. It's the gel capital of the Polaris Galaxy. Well, at least it was until Emperor Tachyon shut down the plant.
The Polaris Galaxy. Alright. So who is this Emperor Tachyon?
The runt? Well, he's something of a mystery. Come here. I heard he was hatched from an egg frozen somewhere in the verdigris sector like a cragmite sickle, you know? You ought to be careful around him. He's got himself a sore spot for lombaxes.
Game's a little bit quiet? Okay. That's what I was afraid of, but this is okay. Let's see. Let's turn up all the sliders. Let's see if that helps, because I'd like to avoid adjusting my own personal settings, because, then that just means I gotta, like, write everything down so that I can remember what I did for each game. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. Hello, Booble. Glad to have you here.
Citizen, this plant has been shut down on the order of Emperor Tachyon. You are trespassing on Imperial property.
Yeah, see if I care. Also, Booble, did you like the fact that I didn't dox you? Unlike someone else we know. Nah, I'm just giving him a hard time. Okay, so I'm gonna readjust my quick select, because we actually have 3 whole pages of quick select menus. Yeah, we're living in the future now. I'm just gonna put my gadgets on this page. Oops. There we go. Alright, so by using the gelinator, we can suck up the gel from here. Docs? Oh, revealing personal information, like, you know, real names, where you live, that kind of stuff. And, this friend that we're talking about has a bad habit of referring to Booble by, their real name. Which, you know, we all know each other from college, so it's kind of okay, but it's also like, you know, again, best practices and all that, so. We try to avoid, you know, that kind of stuff around here. Also, hello, Snyder Man. We're glad to have you here. Glad to have everybody here. It's more of a meme at this point, yeah. But as you can see, you can use the gel to bounce. Very springy. These little guys are called Tumfoids. They're indestructible, they don't hurt you, but they love gel. They will eat it up. Like this. You can actually stack up to 3, like, sections of gel at a time to increase your jump height and distance. We'll have some more intricate platforming as we go along. But by taking this side path, not only do we get ourselves a bounty of bolts, and a glorious explosion, but also some Raritanium chests. And as you can see, we got some gadgets, or devices out of them. Now, I don't know if those only start giving devices after you talk to the device vendor, or if they would just give them right here without having to do that, but better safe than sorry. Alright, so do we pick up both of them? No, we only picked up one, but that's okay. We will put the leech bomb here. Now we'll just springboard up on here. Let's use the Plasma Beast. So as you can watch, it'll jump up and then lunge. Like some kind of gooey, homicidal lawn gnome. Just keep destroying everything, because that's how I make my money. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh. Yeah, these red crates explode. You can set off their fuse by touching them, but it's faster and way more fun to just throw your wrench at them. By the way, how does all the audio stuff sound now? Hopefully a little bit better. Alright, we got ourselves a bolt crank just attached to it. There we go.
Gelatonium pump restored. Plant operating at 50% efficiency. We must remind you that you are currently defying a direct Imperial decree. Desist at once.
Nah. Oh yeah, by the way, if you fall, like, into the gel here, you don't die. You'll just, return. It's like you'll just be siphoned back to, like, a edge of a pipe or something. Well, I want to take that out of my quick select there. There we go. Now everything's all neat and tidy. That's just so satisfying, you know? Just breaking everything. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? I think I asked this previously, but I'll ask it again. More plasma beasts. Go get them, little buddy. You did it, good gerb. Doing great, how are you? I am also doing great. It is currently like single-digit degree Fahrenheit weather outside, which that doesn't excite me, but I don't have anything to do today, so that's good at least. "5 degrees, yep. It's a cold one in the old town tonight. Alright, so we're gonna use this bolt crank to get this grav ramp in place. Fairly good, been slowly waking up since 7 our time. Okay. Doing okay-ish. That's better than not okay.
Gelatonium plant restored to 100% efficiency. Emperor Tachyon will be most displeased.
Alright. Ooh, look at that shiny thing.
Ratchet, we should see that smuggler about the ride he promised.
Yes. First, break stuff. Yeah, it's real darn cold. When I opened the door to let the dogs out, there were heat waves from the temp difference between inside and out. Yeah. Boing. Alright, so unfortunately we have to put our gelatonium back in order to open certain doors. Trying to put some shine in an RPG setting I'm working on. Oh, that's interesting, Snyder. Would you like to talk about it a little bit? You don't have to, of course. Okay, let me see if I can get this correct, because... Oh, I wall jumped off the edge. Yeah, you're actually able to grab the ledge from the inside and pull yourself up to that platform with that shiny object without having to go around, but we'll just have to go around. Alright, we're not going to talk to the smuggler just yet, even though he has in fact got us a ride. Because there's still more stuff to do.
Any citizen who sees the renegade Lombax is hereby authorized to use deadly and excruciating mechanical force in its capture.
Ah, this is a armor vendor where you can buy armor, which reduces the damage you take. Because that's how armor works. It'd be weird if you took more damage while wearing armor. But as you can see, we can't afford it. So generally, like, at this point, you would either have the bolts to buy either the Plasma Beast or the armor. And I went with Plasma Beasts. Alright, so if we go back over here into this little, like, nature section, we can find a few more of those Leviathans to fight, which will earn us some more Bolton experience. Now, because the creature, you know, these things fly, you know, your fusion grenades and plasma beasts won't work very well on them, so just stick to your combustor. Use my precision aiming. Yeah, we high-tech now. Oh! My combustor is now level 3. which reminds me of that thing I wanted to talk about. So I've got two minds about the upgrade system in this game. Also, it exploded. Awesome. Give me that soul. But on the one hand, like with the Raritanium leveling things up, I mean, I like me a good skill tree. Do not get me wrong. But the like upgrade system also kind of neuters leveling up your weapons naturally, because the only thing that leveling up a weapon by killing things and getting experience is how much damage it does. Things like, you know, ammo upgrades, range increases, all that stuff are now solely dictated by your Raritanium, by the upgrades basically, which kind of removes a lot of the fun of using your weapons in the first place, because part of the excitement of leveling up weapons in going commando or up your arsenal was, you know, what do I get out of it? Do I get, like, do I get an ammo boost? Or maybe I get a lock-on mod or something like that. And that doesn't happen here anymore, at least in this game. They do fix that in a crack in time. But yeah, it's not that I dislike using the weapons, it's just, you know, there's not as much incentive, there's not as much excitement in it, which, you know, you're using weapons, and they level up. Like, that combines two of the most primal human joys in existence. Violence and watching bars fill up. How do you make that not exciting? Let's see. It's essentially what if American Wild West expansion with elves in place of England. That's interesting. I'm also working with ancestries and cultural options instead of the standard race features. Okay, that's cool. I like that. But yeah, that's kind of my beef with the upgrade system in this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a good upgrade system, but it just kind of feels like one step forward, two steps back.
Citizens of Cabalia, if you are approached by the renegade Lombax, remember, do not speak to it. Lombaxes are well known for their insidious mind tricks. You must shoot on sight. Do not listen to his treasonous Lombax lies.
The upgrades feel less organic? Yes, that is an excellent way of putting things. Alright, so we're going to do ourselves some platforming. Because this is how you're supposed to collect that gold bolt. I mean, even if I did get the gold bolt through the sequence break method, I'd still go this way anyway, because, you know, there's bolts and Raritanium to collect. Oh, we got some Groovatrons. Let's see, let me reconfigure my quick select real fast. There we go. Oops, that's better. Oh, we'll wait. It's like I'm one of those people at traffic signals, when I see the yellow light, you know, unless I'm like really up close to it and it's like I know I can make it, I always prefer to err on the side of caution and stopping, which, as you can imagine, makes me very unpopular with everyone else. But yeah, what we just picked up is a gold bolt. Yeah, we've actually gone backwards, because gold bolts were the original shiny collectible in the first Ratchet and Clank. But unlike in that game where you can unlock better versions of weapons, here you can use them to purchase skins. Unfortunately, these are the only things that gold bolts do. However, gold bolts are usually accompanied by lots of regular bolts, and maybe even some Raritanium, so they're still absolutely worth seeking out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the weapon vendor and spend my Raritanium. Also, yes, I've been destroying the consumer bots just for more bolts and also for a skill point. Skill points actually unlock things like concept art in this game. Ooh, fancy. So they're definitely worth going after. I'm not going to go after them in this playthrough because I've actually already done that, and some of them are very, very tedious, so it's like,
You've got enough Raritanium for an upgrade.
meh.
It's all yours.
Alright, let's
Which weapon do you
upgrade.
want to upgrade?
Let's see. Well, I want the Raritanium upgrade, because I want more Raritanium.
Bada bing, bada boom.
More damage, good.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, that's 3. Alright, we had 3 bada bings in a row. We're gonna keep record. We're gonna see how many we can get in a row before this playthrough is over. More firepower.
Bada bing, bada boom.
It depends on who's in the car with me. If it's just me, I try and go for it. If it's the rest of the family in the car, which thanks to the pandemic hasn't really happened lately, I slow down for the red. That's good. Yeah. Alright, so the combustor is almost fully upgraded. Now I'm just gonna long jump our way there, because long jumping, I think, is faster than walking. Again, it's the whole, you know, Ocarina of Time backwards flipping is faster than walking situation. Hello. Alright, let's cash in our souls.
Pleasure doing business with you.
We don't have enough bolts to buy anything, so let's just leave.
Now, I can take you all as far as Stratus City. How'd that be?
Hey, that's better than, you know, being here, so let's party. It feels faster than walking, and that's what's important. I agree entirely. Also, we still have the ship traveling loading screens. That's important. I think this is actually the last game that has those, which is unfortunate, because I really liked them. I mean, it's just a loading screen. Also, Stratus City on the planet Kortog. But, you know, they added to the world, you know?
So the Polaris Galaxy, Tachyon owns all of it?
Yep. Ironic, ain't it? The one Cragmite they didn't vaporize comes back to oppress the galaxy.
Who is they?
Who? Are you kidding me? The Lombaxes vaporized the whole lot of them years ago, left the Cragmite planet nothing but an empty hunk of dirt.
All hail the Lombaxes, saviors of the universe!
Oh, intrigue.
Attention transport vessel. A bioscan reveals a Lombax life form aboard your ship. Stand by for immediate disintegration.
It's the Lombax! Nothing but trouble! Nothing but trouble!
Sir, if you jettison the excess cargo, you could increase your speed and evade capture.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, that was rude. Also, Ratchet, we have really got to talk to a doctor about your premature ejection problem. Anyway, we're now dodging missiles, because that's fun, right? Once again, more 6-axis technology, the future of gaming. This is very fun. Also very difficult. Very fun. This is great. Why do we even need analog sticks?
He's touching down in Sector 1. Send all available drop-in units.
I stare ahead aimlessly from the back seat because I can't drive. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that genre. Don't feel bad. I didn't actually learn to drive until like 4 years ago, so...
All right,
You're in good company.
what can we do you for?
Alright, so we have a new weapon we can buy, the Predator Launcher, which, despite its name, does not fire the, being from that what movie? 1987? From some 80s movie. It doesn't do that, but it does fire lock-on missiles, which is the second best.
That's some serious firepower. We don't want to know what you got planned, Chief.
But yeah, this weapon is actually much better against groups of targets because only one missile can lock on to a target, so yeah. No Yajudita? Darn. I don't know what that's referencing. Oh, I think I do. Okay. This is the problem. I have so many weapons that I want to upgrade. It's like, what do I want to murder you with today? Ooh, a jackpot crate. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah. Oh no, there's one alive. No, you're not. Also, make sure to smack the little fish guys that pop out of the armor suits. You'll get some more bolts. Alright, here comes grenades. I'm Grenade Man. No, give me that Raritanium. Give me the Raritanium. Give me the Raritanium. Yes, I got it. Alright, sweet. What? Excuse me? Oh, yeah, these jokers have shields, which, we'll quickly find a way to deal with them, but explosives also work fairly well. Because explosives solve most problems. At least from my experience. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna refill my ammo.
What can we do?
I have to be a good parent and keep my guns well fed.
Including theft of an Imperial cruiser. Destroy it before he defiles any more of this great city.
Alright, so over here in this back corner is a device vendor, which we actually already picked up the new device we could possibly purchase here. The Confuzzler gas, which causes enemies to hallucinate by imagining that all of their enemies are actually daytime morning chat show hosts, which of course elicits the appropriate response of wanting to pummel them senseless. We're gonna go back into the quick select, and so yeah, as you can see, most devices are generally designed to get you out of a pinch. They generally don't defeat enemies very easily, but that's okay. That's not their purpose. Oh, hello. That's a Cyclo Cannon. They are a big guy who generally stay in the background and just proceed to shoot continuously at you. Just use a side flip to jump over their shots. Ah, have ourselves a free weapon. The Shock Ravager. It combines the ancient but well-reliable technology of bullwhips, backed up by several million volts of lethal electricity. It's perfect against shielded enemies, because you'll just rip the shield right out of their stupid hands. Yeah, the Shock Ravager is exactly what Indiana Jones always needed, just, you know, way more electricity. Also, you can go through this vent here and find a Raritanium Chest.
Attention, drop-ins. I am sending in more.
Oops, that's not what I want. When a bad guy comes along, you must whip them. No, you know what? That would actually be a good for the Predator launcher. Let me take care of the little guys with my combustor. Perfect. Oh boy, more enemies. Wait for them all to drop in. Now that's value right there. Those boxes were floating in midair. Oh, hello. Predator launcher. Okay, so this is the first time that we can use the swing shot. Now, the game does do this thing where it'll automatically equip the swing shot when you jump towards a swing shot target, but I find it's more reliable to just equip it manually yourself and then jump towards it. I mean, if you want to take your life into your own hands, you certainly can, but I prefer to be a little more confident when I jump. Also, this sequence is sweet because you basically hitch a ride on a taxi. Just make sure to keep the circle button held down, or you will, in fact, plummet to your doom. Now, this is sweet right here. Did they have to put this in? No, absolutely not. But they did because they could. Alright, another Cyclo Cannon. Just start hawking plasma beasts. Good jerk. Ooh! My plasma beasts are now level 2. Oh yeah, so some of those flying guys will hawk grenades, which have a shockwave. So make sure to jump over the shockwave if you just barely get out of the way of the grenade. Give me that ammo. Okay, so let's continue to upgrade this. So with this upgrade, we'll unlock the Master Upgrade. Okay, so all weapons have 2 Master Upgrades. Like before, when you reach level 5 with a weapon, it'll evolve and gain a new effect. However, you can also purchase a second effect by getting enough upgrades. The Combustors is the Pyrocytic Precipitation. Now the residual residual plasma will set the ground on fire, so it'll deal extra damage. Alright, but now that it's upgraded, there is nothing more we can do with it, so let's move on to the next weapon of mass destruction we can upgrade. Let's go with Fusion Grenade. Definitely gonna get some more bolts, because I like money. And let's get more ammo. Actually, can I upgrade something else?
What can we do you for?
Nothing in the Shock Ravager. I have just enough to upgrade the ammo in the Predator Launcher, as well as stuff in Plasma Beasts. Ooh, I'm gonna upgrade the Raritanium I get from Plasma Beasts. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to try to upgrade your Raritanium as much as you can, because it just means you can upgrade stuff even faster. Alright, hello. This is a perfect opportunity for the Predator Launcher. Man, y'all are gonna have to go on a hiring spree once I'm done with you. That joke was actually a lot darker than I was intending it to be. Not sure if I apologize, but, you know. There we go. Ooh, Let's go with the Combustor. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I looked at chat for just a split second and then I almost fell off. Always more fish in the sea? Yes, indeedy. Ah, look at that, a Raritanium Chest. Thought you could hide this from me, did you? But yeah, as you can imagine, stepping on the electric floor hurts a lot. So, don't do it.
Attention, drop bits. Any trooper who allows the Lombax through their sector will be tried as a conspirator and executed.
That seems kind of harsh. I'm gonna take the nice, patient approach. Little more. There we go. Oh yeah. All the weapons feel so good to use in this game. I'm actually trying to think if there's any weapon in this game that I don't... I think at worst I only have a neutral opinion on some of these weapons. There are no weapons in this game that I actively dislike using. Which, you know, is generally a good thing about a game with big weapons as one of its marquee selling points. And anyway, we can use the Gelinator here. Get more Raritanium. Just bounce up here. Ah, these are try buttons. You'll need to step on all 3 of them in quick sequence in order to activate something.
He's activated the bridge to Sector 5. Send in a dropship immediately.
Alright, Pally, you get a grenade to the face. That was a laser. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. There we go. It took pretty much all of my grenades, but I did it. Now I will reap the rewards. But yeah, just look at all the stuff that's happening on screen. They definitely could have done this on the PlayStation 2. So I'm not sure if you saw this, like those of you who are watching, I don't even know what event it was. But last year there was the announcement of a Ratchet & Clank game in development for the PlayStation 5. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. And I'm just wondering how people are feeling about that. I am pretty darn excited. I think just how Tools of Destruction was the game that got me to buy a PlayStation 3, that'll be the game that'll get me to buy a PlayStation 5. Because right now I have no interest in it, because there just aren't any games I care about. It's interesting how much intuitive language is shared amongst all games. Grab shiny things, red containers explode. Yeah, and I think that's a good thing, because having like just a universal language just means that you can kind of, you know, people already know what to expect from something. So you don't have to waste time explaining to a significant degree. Hey, this thing blows up. Hey, these things are, you know, things you should collect. Alright, zipline time.
Attention, citizens of Strategy. To aid in the reconstruction of the Force Tower, we have brought in a team of migrant clergy. For your own protection, please stay clear of these creatures as they are violent and ill-tempered. They also smell like blarg dung.
It's extremely cool. I agree.
Ratchet, those creatures are telling us to go inside that building.
Creatures? What creatures? Did you get your wires crossed in that crash? Clank, have you been modifying yourself in private?
Absolutely not. And I do not care much for your tone.
Alright, well, thanks to whatever just happened, we can fly from these specialized pads. This also uses the 6-axis controls. And yes, you can turn off the 6-axis controls in the options menu, but I like the full experience. And plus, I've gotten actually kind of good with them. I mean, obviously not as good as I would with an analog stick, but all things considered, it's not bad. Whoops. I thought it would end at the pad instead of right there. That was my fault. And yes, you will have to go through the rings in order to actually proceed. So we won't be able to explore the city until we complete this little task. You can also press the X button to flap your wings, which enables you to gain a little extra height. There we go. And don't worry, we will learn more about those little guys later. Rest assured. Alright, so now we can look around the city. See, the first place we're going to go is right over there, straight ahead. Just drop down. You can press the triangle button to stop flying. Also, I like the way they just pop out. That just looks super cool. Get some Raritanium. Well, that's one way of doing things. But yeah, Rift Apart, I am very excited for it. I don't know if it'll come out this year, because, you know, given the nature of existence the past couple of months. Actually, almost a whole year at this point. This has been the longest march in existence, let me tell you something. Get some more Raritanium. Can people roll their R's, like, in chat? I know people can, like, I know that's a thing that happens. I'm not that dense. But, I don't know. It depends on the word. I don't know if, what the technique for it is. Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, great. Now I feel inadequate. I guess I'll just have to practice that. Although, to be fair, I know people who can't whistle, so, you know, I can do that. I don't know, we're just all good at different things. In grade school, I had to learn a language that required it, so I learned, oh, okay, that's interesting. What language required rolling R's? I cannot whistle? I actually know that already, Snyder Man, but thank you. I mean, okay, I'm not glad that you can't whistle, it's just, you know, maybe it's a trade-off. That could be. I mean, I didn't know how to snap my fingers for a while. I couldn't at first, but just kept trying and my tongue just kind of started. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I have my notes here just to make sure I don't miss anything, because there is actually something that we can also pick up while we're here. Because if we go right over here to this little area, well, I would say the language, but I'd slightly dox myself because it's not a common one. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely curious how that would dox you, but, you know, I'm not about, at least for kids to learn. Oh, okay. I'm not about to ask, but it's, I don't know, I just think that's interesting. And that's how you clear a room. Alright, so in this stack of boxes, what we just picked up is, if I go into my inventory, a piece of a hollow plan of the Gadgetron Corporation. There are pieces scattered throughout the universe, and they are very important to find if you want something. Very, very powerful. I will be showing you where to find all of these. The first one was located in that box. Now, you don't have to collect the hollow plans in order to finish the game, but it is highly recommended you do, because you get something pretty sweet out of the deal. Also, generally, the hollow plans are found in boxes and near Raritanium chests, so you get more money and Raritanium. So even if for whatever reason you have no interest in the thing that you get out of it, it's still worthwhile. It's kind of a big part of the school and neighborhood and everything. Oh, okay, interesting. I can roll R's from the back of my throat because I grew up studying Arabic, but I can't roll my R's from the front like in Spanish or Italian. Okay. I didn't actually know there were different ways to roll R's. Hey, you learn something new every day. This is all the kind of interesting stuff we talk about here at the Defender channel. Let's see, I think... Was there something else? No. Also, there are invisible walls if you travel too far, which is brush through that tree. Yeah, French kind of rolls from the back, too. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm probably going to get lost and careen into one of these commuters, so why don't we just head to where we need to go, huh? Oh, that's an invisible wall. Wait. Where am I? Ah, this is where we need to go. This is the Hall of Knowledge.
The Lombax has penetrated our defenses and infiltrated the Hall of Knowledge. Lock it down and
Oh, classified information, you say? Well, we'll definitely, go inside.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Alright, no weapons to buy. What can we upgrade? Let's see. The Arabic R sound sounds a lot like the sound Tigger makes, actually. Oh, okay, interesting. I did not know that.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Get a blast radius upgrade. No, I want more damage.
Done and done.
Okay, so the master upgrade for the fusion grenade are the concussion detonators, which sounds like the next big scandal that the National Football League would have to deal with, but really it just means that any enemy you hit, the grenade generates a concussive blast wave, which will knock enemies to the ground.
Upgraded.
Here in my garage, I have all these books because knowledge is important. Oh, I see. Actually, I don't really see, but I'll just go along with it. All right.
Attention, citizen. You have entered the Hall of Knowledge without authorization. Knowledge has been declared contraband by order of Emperor. Any attempt to learn around these premises will result in permanent confinement in Zordoom Prison.
Actually, am I allowed to say that? I know that the big game, I know that's like the term that people use when they want to say the thing, but not actually say it. I don't actually know if I'll get in trouble for that, because, you know, corporations are exceedingly fun and not at all killjoys. But yeah, I'm just gonna not say that. I mean, it's probably fine for something like me to say that, but, you know. The superb owl. Yes. Yes, that. Maybe. Could very well be. I don't know.
Attention, citizen. The knowledge in this hall is protected by traps and puzzles so deviously complex they will fuse your neural pathways should you even attempt them. For your own safety, turn back immediately.
I don't know. I think that was pretty easy to solve. Yeah, just make sure to avoid the mines.
Appear to be more clever than we anticipated, but the security measures on this level of the facility are far more devious than the last. Spare yourself the abject humiliation of failure and turn back now.
If you don't recognize, just look up knowledge on YouTube. Oh, okay. I'll have to do that later. There we go. Alright.
Citizen, this is your final warning. The knowledge contained in this hall has been classified as a threat to the Empire. Any attempt to enter the Imperial map room will result in a very painful and irreversible death.
Yeah, death is generally irreversible, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we want to shoot gel onto this jellyfish so that we can bounce up to this gold bolt. New Horizons called it Big Game 2, actually? Oh, okay, interesting. Dude was selling the usual, I got rich and so can you scheme with a rented car and rented mansion. Oh, one of those things. People bought his dumb book and then he did become rich. Oh, okay, so it was a grift. Got it. Actually is one of my favorite words, actually. It's a good word. I'm not sure what my favorite word would be.
He's in the ventilation shaft above the map room. We cannot allow the Lombax access to its database.
Alright, you'll need to carefully jump to collect this Raritanium Chest. I don't actually know if you can come back here. I mean, it's only one Raritanium Chest, but still. No, I wanted it. Alright, so we got some bad guys. Oh, didn't learn your lesson, huh? Well, we'll try this again. My fusion grenade is now level 3. You know what? You get the Plasma Beast treatment. Oh, they're good. There's one more enemy. I should scoop up the bolts before we defeat all of them, and we're forced to move into the next cutscene. There we go.
Great, we're trapped. So why did we come here again? Clank?
Planet Fastoon. Interesting.
Why?
Well, according to the database, it is a Lombax planet.
Download the coordinates. We'll take the escape pod.
But Ratchet, the database also says...
Look, there's no time. Come on.
Alright, well, I guess we're heading to Planet Fastoon now. Lombax Ruins on the planet Fastoon.
You are now entering Fastoon. Touching down in 5, 4. Oops, 3, 2, 1.
Close enough. Huh. This place sure looks like it's seen better days. Guess we might as well take a look around. Maybe we can find... I don't know, something?
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Alright, there's no new weapons to buy.
Upgraded.
Alright.
Looks like something terrible happened here.
Yeah. I don't know what, though.
What the... Where is everyone?
I tried to tell you, Ratchet. The database said this planet was deserted ages ago.
Oh!
Clank, you see that? It's an old ship.
Very old, it would seem.
We have to fix her.
Ratchet, we must be practical. Tachyon will find the pod's flight codes. He will be here any minute.
Clank, please. I need to fix her.
Oh, very well.
Okay, so we'll need to find... Basically, this is where the help desk would mention that we have to find 6 components in order to actually get this ship running again. We'll just have to look around. Oh, there's a Raritanium Chest. And that... Where did that crate go? Oh, well. So yeah, there's not a ton of combat around here. We're just kind of looking around for stuff. Oh yeah, these enemies are very strange. For some reason, until their corpses hit the ground, they won't actually drop bolts, which... I don't know, I think they're the only enemy in this game to do such a thing. I have no idea why, but that's just, that's how they designed the game, so that's just what we're gonna have to work with. Oh, that looks like a component way off there in the distance. Give these guys the little shock treatment. Oh, we got ourselves a generator here. Well, I will absolutely take advantage of the seemingly infinite supply of enemies and collect a bunch of money and experience. Odd coding error? Yep, probably. You can destroy the generators, but it's just more, you know, profitable to just keep defeating the enemies until they give up. The little red ones will just try to club you, while the big ones will attempt to lob grenades at you. Alright, that's component number 1. Oops. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to my new setup. I just banged my leg into the table. You know what? Get the combustor. As you can see, all this fire on the floor, that's part of the pyrocytic precipitation upgrade we acquired. Those are metal crates. You'll need to use an explosive to take care of them, which you can do either by nearby explosive crates or by lobbing something like a grenade at them.
Hold your breath, Clank. Looks like we're going for a dip.
Alright. Wait, why did Ratchet tell Clank to hold his breath? He's a robot. Last I checked, robots don't breathe. I think that's literally the first time I've noticed that. Shows you how much I know about this game. Let's see, which way do we want to go? That way. I guess they don't like water very much. Excuse me. Ah. Alright, we got component number 2. Just 4 more to go. Man, if only if repairing a spaceship was this easy in real life. Of course, this also assumes that, you know, there are spaceships in real life, which I guess there are, but, you know, the kind of super futuristic ones, not so much. Use an explosive to blast out these rocks and create a shortcut. Also, can I say that I'm, like, really enjoying this earlier time? Like, starting at around 10 a.m. I know it's kind of unusual, but it's what I got to work with, and I don't know, I guess I'm vaguely something of a morning person, because, like, when I have to wake up for work, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I never feel like I have to drag myself out of bed, which I'm grateful for. But I don't know, I'm not sure if I could explicitly call myself a morning person. I'm a morning tolerator. What, where did you come from? Nah, dude, comfy breakfast brunch stream. Ah, the best. Ooh. My shock Ravager is now level 2. Alright, you know what? Let's give the Plasma Beast some love. Come on, keep spitting them out. That took off half of my health! Goodbye. Got any more for me? Alright, that's the last one. It's gelatinous. Alright, let's look around for some more trouble. You'll do. Well, it killed one. Another big guy. More combustor, why not? Yeah, I can outrange you. Can you do that? I don't think so. Oh, gun's dry. You get the special treatment of missiles to the face. You should feel so privileged. Or fusion grenades, I guess. Oh, see ya. All right. Oh, we gotta help this guy. There we go. Now I can collect your money. It took up more ammo than I thought it would. Oh. Free ammo, I guess. Just materialized into me. I'll take it. Ah, there's another Lombax component. And we got ourselves a Jackpot Crate. Let's break this first. Double our Raritanium. Now we go over here. Now we break bank. Oh, I guess I should have used this opportunity to fight other enemies. Oh well.
Congratulations! You have received an interstellar holovite from...
Stefan Quarkanopolis.
Okay, now that's a reference probably, like, no one will get, or I'd be surprised if people got. So yeah, basically, that is Captain Quark. No prizes for guessing that was Captain Quark, but he'll always use a different, alias in order to contact you. In that case was Stefan Quarkanopolis, which I think is a reference to the ABC News anchor George Stephanopoulos. I would guess. I'm probably like the only person in the universe who would actually know if that was what they were referring to, or if that they were referring to anything at all, but That's another component. So that's 4. Need 2 more. I'm gonna take this opportunity to go back and refill my ammo. That's actually where I went to. Oh, okay, cool.
Welcome to the Grummelnet weapon shop.
Alright, I'm definitely going to upgrade my weapons.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Alright, let's move on to Plasma Beasts.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
Again, there's so many bada bing, bada booms. I'm gonna be sick of it by the end of this. Actually, that's impossible. Let's see. Oh yeah, also stopping by ammo vendors also fully replenishes your health, which actually ties into one of the things that people complained about this game is that it was really easy. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's like any Ratchet & Clank game that's, you know, like Ghosts and Goblins level of hard, but I can also kind of agree that at least Tools of Destruction is kind of a pushover. At least in terms of like how easy it is to get your health back and that kind of stuff, because, you know, I just got full health just by stopping by the ammo vendor. I didn't have to buy it or anything. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense why they would do that, you know. Dead people can't buy anything, so I guess it's just their kind of version of health insurance. No, you know what? I order you to boogie. Got a chorus line. So now we can take this opportunity to clear them out. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Go get him, Plasma Beast. Sweep the leg. Oh, look at that experience. Whoosh. Whoosh. No, you know what? Predator launcher. No, please don't hit me. You're violating my personal space. Level up. Alright. That's the power of dance, baby. Alright, so in here, we have another Lombax component. That makes number 5. We'll collect some more ammo. Whoops, I wanted the long jump, not high jump. There we go. Okay, so the last Lombax component is way over yonder. As soon as I eventually long jump my way there.
Ratchet, the entrance to this Raritanium mine is too small for the both of us. Perhaps I should investigate.
Really? It looks like... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. So we gotta send Clank in here, onto his own sequence.
Destroy what?
We have a lot to show you.
Alright. So, just like in previous Clank sections, you'll have little guys to control.
Zoni.
These guys are called the Zoni, and they have some pretty miraculous powers for us. Their most important is time slow. Press and hold the R1 button to slow time to a crawl. And don't worry, unlike the Gadgebots previously, the Zoni will teleport to your location, so you don't have to worry about them getting destroyed or losing them. Welcome to the Raritanium mine. Yeah, you can press the square button to punch, just like before. You want to punch these Raritanium crystals, because you'll get some Raritanium out of the bargain. And you won't be able to come back here later, so do it. Oh, there's also another command you can do, called Levitate. This will enable Clank to get over gaps that would be too big for him to jump over normally. However, as you can see, it will fade after a short period of time, so don't dilly-dally. Alright, so we got giant crushers. No problem for a time bender like us. And the Zoni will even fight you. Will even fight for you with little psychic projectiles. Alright, levitate over the gap. And of course, you can pair both of them simultaneously. Because what good is a gimmick if you don't get all the mileage you can out of it? Well, you can't just jump over me. That's illegal. Alright, so we got deadly conveyor belts. And I guess that makes sense in a Raritanium mine. Oh yeah, and there's also like no time limit on slowdown. You can just use it as much as you want. So when you see these glowing spots, you can command the Zoni you have to do something with it. Of course, you will need enough Zoni to actually be able to do the thing you need to do. Punch! But yeah, I wouldn't say the Clank sections are like the highlight of this game, but they're a nice change of pace, just like what they were intended to be all along. Alright, get to work, little guys. Good job. Well, that's one way to get past a door. Oh! I did it just a little too soon. Alright. Thankfully, we got a checkpoint right here. Well, that was my first death. Not exactly how I intended it to go, but it is what it is. There we go. This ought to work. Ooh. Alrighty. Can't run from me forever. Alright, we're gonna have the Zoni take this apart first, so that they can reveal the button underneath. There we go. Nothing to it. Collect some more Raritanium, because it makes my monkey brain feel good. Oh yeah, I should mention, this isn't exactly like a jump scare by any means, but, you know, something does kind of pop into frame relatively quick, so if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, just, you know, it'll be over very shortly. I mean, it definitely startled me the first time I saw it. There you go. Well, we got the last component. That's all we need. Now we can go back to that ship. Alright, and this elevator just takes us back right here. And as you can see, we can't go back the way we came, so... unfortunate. Oh, and because we died, I guess all the enemies respawned. Alright. I'll get some more experience. I got no qualms about that. I mean, I'm not gonna fight all of the enemies again, but, you know, if they're in my way, I'll take care of them. Also, I like how they call the, like, different ammo types. So, like, we got Plasma Beast pods, or Combustor shots. I don't know, I just think that's a nice touch.
Okay, I think we have all the parts we need. Let's get to work.
I gotta head out. I'll be seeing you a lot later. All right. See you later, genre.
Yes? Yes! It's working!
Miserable little droppings. I can't believe that you stick around them. What a bunch of cheese. Oh, a Lombax. I thought I'd never see one again. Thanks for repairing me.
Okay, talking ship. I can handle this. So what happened here?
Tachyon carved up the city with his army of Drothids. It was a cruel act of retaliation. If only he had known how evil the Cragmites were. Oh, if they had won the Great War, the entire universe would have fallen under their terrible rule.
So wait, what are Drothids?
Unpleasant, dreadful, dreadful, dreadful little creatures from planet Zurich. Tachyon bought their loyalty with Raritanium and recruited them for his own personal army.
Oh, okay. But why would Tachyon attack the Lombaxes?
I couldn't say, really. Probably to steal their technology. All his ships, his enforcers, even the nanotech combat armor he gave the Drothids, are all made using stolen Lombax technology.
Figures. So where are the Lombaxes?
I am sorry. My memory bank seemed to have been damaged in the crash. The last thing I remember was laying down suppressive fire over the court of Azimuth.
Can you play this Holovite we just received?
Of course. I am equipped with an HD47 optical holoscreen. Hop in.
Alright. Alright, let's see what this Holovite is about.
Mad for mayhem, crave carnage, adore destruction? Well, today is your lucky day. You have been invited to participate, witness the greatest, bloodiest, goriest battle in the universe, the Imperial Fight Festival. Rated M for mature. Come on down to Planet Mukau and enjoy a night of entertainment without any ulterior motives or deception. Offer only valid for fuzzy, long-eared orphans and their tiny robotic companions.
Huh, how oddly specific. And suspicious.
That sounded like Captain Quark.
Which means it's probably a trap. But it's our only lead. Let's go see what he's gotten himself into.
Alright, so now we have access to the Galactic Map. So now we can pick a place to go to. So you can jump back to any of the planets previously, Planet Cabalia and Planet Kortog. The game will also keep track of all the gold bolts you found on each planet, so if you've missed one, you'll know where to go. But we don't really have anywhere else to go right now except to Planet Mukau. Also, I like how they give descriptions of each planet. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read it through again. The Imperial Fight Festival is an exclusive resort for Emperor Tachyon's most elite troops. Emperor Tachyon has been known to capture or lure his enemies to Planet Mukau, only to force them to fight to their deaths for the amusement of his troops. That's pretty despicable, but also very smart and shrewd. Voron Asteroid Belt. What's going on here?
Ahoy there, young scallywags! This be Captain Slack, scourge of the galaxy. Surrender your vessel, or be cast to the depths of the universe.
Oh boy, space pirates. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. So yeah, this is Star Fox Light. Use the left analog stick to steer the Aphelion. Oh, you see those glowing targets? You'll want to shoot them. There are 5 of them in each of these, like, shooter sections. If you destroy all of them, you'll nab a gold bolt.
Looks like these lads want to play. Run a shot across their bow, rusty feet. Aye, aye, Captain. Fire in the hole!
So yeah, use the R1 button for rapid fire. Hold L1 to fire lock-on missiles. Or lasers. Oh, those are Raritanium crates. Shoot them open for some sweet Raritanium.
Hang on, Clank. We'll lose him in the asteroid belt.
Asteroid belt time.
They're headed into the Boron asteroid belt. Rusty feet, set course and raise primary collision deflectors. Aye, aye, Captain. Collision deflectors deflected.
But yeah, if you played like a Star Fox game before, you'll be fine. Destroying enemies will yield bolts, so try to destroy as many of them as you can. Those are nanotech rings. They will heal your ship. They're also the only way you can recover health.
I don't think this one's gonna cooperate, Captain. Time for drastic measures. Crikey! I ain't never seen a ship move this fast before, Captain. She's pushing 800 cubits a second and ain't even broken a sweat. Looks like we got ourselves a show off, boys. Find Jackrox's eye pin him first.
Here's another bonus target.
Mind the asteroids, lads!
There is a short cooldown on using your laser blast, so keep that in mind. You can't just fire them off all willy-nilly. Also, you can barrel roll with L2 and R2.
Clank, hop on that turret!
Ah, yes. Sometimes Clank will be forced to ride on the turret to protect the backside. You won't be able to move your ship during this time, so just try to focus on shooting them down.
You'll be holding is the rightful property of Cumslag.
Oh, bonus target. Yeah, in these sections, the ships will only shoot at you if you don't destroy them fast enough. Alright, I think the last bonus target is coming up.
We don't want to hurt you. We just want to kill you and plunder your ship.
That sounds like hurting to me.
Fall back, lads. We have a team-building exercise in the Andromeda system. Let Puffy Pants Wallace take care of this swap.
Puffy Pants Wallace, huh? How intimidating.
I'm picking up a hostile signature. It looks like a pirate demolition vessel.
So yeah, each of these sections ends off with a boss fight. This is Puffy Pants Wallace. He'll fire his, like, disc at you. It'll track your position for a brief period of time, but as long as you keep moving, it's fine. You can also fire a missile salvo, which you can avoid by moving in a circle. Buzzsaw shit? Yeah, I guess that's what it is. But yeah, this isn't, you know, the most taxing of challenges. Ah, laser. Alright. Thankfully, we can avoid the mouth laser by just doing the same circle strafing technique we used before. Let's see, he does have one other attack that he can pull off. Ah. Make sure to shoot him in the eye socket when that starts to glow. Otherwise, he'll let off like a destructive pulse that you cannot evade. But yeah, easy enough. And we got a skill point, Minesweeper. Not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, sometimes when you're trying to jump to a new planet, you'll end up in a dogfight in space. The Imperial Fight Festival on the planet Mukau. Alright, taking this shot, and off we go.
Ratchet, it's Quark. I see you managed to decode my ingenious holowite. I have important information for you. Come find me in the arena.
The arena, huh? Okay, I freaking love this place. It's got a difficult platforming challenge. This is where you get engaged in the arena combat, and you actually have to kind of platform your way to it this time. I just really like this place. Also, I love the melancholy, like, rain atmosphere. I just think that's neat. Alright, so let's clear out the festival fairgrounds first. Oh, I can't jump on that? That's disappointing. Ah, this.
Welcome to Emperor Tachyon's Trail of Turning Terror. To enter, you must find all 6 Imperial statues.
Yeah, so these are the Imperial statues. If you collect all 6 of them, you'll be able to access an alternate path with a bunch of goodies. Let's stop by the armor vendor.
Custom made, Rommel approved. If you plan on fighting in the arena, might we suggest sprucing up our attire?
Alright, so this will reduce damage by 25%. That's a bargain. Let's do it. This will protect us from laser blasts and looking unfashionable.
It's been a privilege, sir.
Ah, this. We'll need another gadget to be able to use this later. But don't worry, the backtracking is actually fairly organic in this game. And I'll explain that later, but don't worry about it for right now. Alright, this... This is the path that we would take to actually make our way to the arena, but we will do that in a moment. Here's another statue. That's statue number 5. One more, and we'll be able to access the alternate path. I mean, just look at a shot like this. Man, this game still looks great even now. Alright, so if I were the last statue in an elaborate way of locking off content, where would I be? Oh, over there. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Man, he sounds like a great guy, doesn't he? Hold on one sec. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, there it is. I can climb up there. So what was preventing me from climbing up in the first place? I don't know. Alright, but now that we've got all 6, we can, go through the side path. Let's stop by the weapon vendor first.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon shop.
Alright, so we can buy a new weapon, the Shard Reaper. Did you ever want to shoot people with a chandelier? Well, first of all, you have very strange tastes. And second of all, the Shard Reaper lets you do that because it fires basically spikes of Trillium ore, which is basically just super glass.
That's some serious firepower. We don't want to know what you got planned, Chief.
Excuse me, I was trying to talk to the nice people. But anyway, it's a shotgun-like weapon, so obviously it works at close range. Best. Alright, so the master upgrade for the plasma beasts are proximity sensors, which enhance the plasma beasts' already impressive senses. This will enable them to attack targets from even further away. Alright, let's go with the Shock Ravager.
Bada bing, bada boom. What do we look like? A bunch of chumps?
Yes, actually. I was hoping that that would work. No, I'm gonna hold off. I like to try to upgrade one weapon at a time. Alright. Well, that maniacal laughter fills me with dread. So yeah, we just gotta make our way through this demented obstacle course to collect our prize. Whoop, that's not what I want. I just saw everything load in. I guess even then they were still trying to figure out graphic pop-in. Alright, so we gotta ride this Ferris wheel. First, let's jump over here. Oh, there we go. Alright, whew. Thought we were in a pinch there. Because not only do we have a bunch of Raritanium... Ooh, another Groovatron. But in this crate, we got another piece of the Gadgetron Holoplan. Alright, now let's ride the Ferris wheel. And avoid the electric sparks.
Attention all units. Lombax assassin is in the carnival area. Ready the sentries. Deploy the Tesla drones. Shut down the teacups.
No, not the teacups. That's the best part. More Raritanium. You'll love to see it. This kind of reminds me of like one of those whirly chair, things from the fairs. Except, just like with way higher potential for lawsuits. Alright, we got a Jackpot Crate. We got some money to make. Let's go. Ah, that is a Hug Me Tight Nanny Bot. As you can see by its giant, shock hands, it'll hurt a lot if it hits you, so don't let it. No, I want to go over here behind here. So we got ourselves a gold bolt, as well as more Raritanium. Yeah, let's try Plasma Beast. Put their new proximity sensors to good work. Ooh! My Plasma Beasts are now level 3. Did you see how much experience that gave? That was ridiculous. That's a job for the Predator launcher. But yeah, what's your opinion on, carnivals and that kind of thing? I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but my dad and I used to go to a whole bunch of carnivals back in the day. I was actually pretty darn good at the carnival games. We came home with so many stuffed animals, eventually we didn't know what to do with them. And eventually we, Oop. Fascinating. But anyway, yeah, we just eventually had so many stuffed animals, we didn't know what to do with them. And so we eventually just donated them to charity, because they were just collecting dust. And for completing the Trail of Turning Terror, you obtain the Charge Boots. A Ratchet & Clank staple. Double tap the R2 button to burst off with tremendous speed. You can press the X button to stop yourself, to avoid careening off a cliff. Because, you know, that's bad. Alright, you never have to come this way, but, you know, the charge boots are great. Just jump on the zip line. And we're back. But faster.
Attention, troopers. Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Alright, let's continue upgrading the Shock Ravager. Ooh, well, that's a big damage boost. Back in the long ago time, my high school friends group would hit the Halloween ones. Oh yeah, the Halloween ones are great. You know what? I want more bolts. I want more money.
Done and done.
Alright, give me that ammo. The master upgrade for the... There's a little bit of freeze there. Scared me. The Shock Ravager is the voltage multiplier. Now, whenever you crack the whip, you'll generate a little shockwave around yourself. This makes it great for shocking enemies, even if they're not directly in front of you. And now, we have just enough money, so let's buy the Tornado Launcher. You ever wanted to control the scourge of the Midwestern United States? Well, now you can, with patented 6-axis technology. Tilt the controller to guide the tornado disc as it sucks up your enemies.
Taking an awful long time, Chief. What are you, a cop? The Fuzz, the man? 5-0?
Combats must not desecrate the sanctity of the Imperial Fight Festival. I have full confidence that you will snare this assassin, as I am confident that those...
Alright, so let's actually go to the tournament. But first we have to qualify.
We have a security breach. Umbax has infiltrated the Imperial Fight Festival.
How many missiles can you take? 6. My Predator launcher is now level 2. Scoop up some more ammo. Nothing but ammo there. I might need that later, so I'll hold on to it. Avoid the flame geysers.
Umbax is not to be permitted near the arena. Send the hollow scan to the guards and put them on high alert.
You know, they could just, like, shoot me from down here, from up there. Just, I don't know, it just seems like they're not trying very hard. That would be fun. You know, imagine, like, a gauntlet section where you have people from the stands shooting you. I don't know, I just think that could be cool. Ooh, this would be a good opportunity for plasma beasts, because we can set them up beforehand. And now when we push the button... Alright, that works. Tactics. Alright, let's jump on up.
I've managed to procure an ingenious disguise to protect your anonymity. You can pick it up at the arena entrance.
Anonymity, huh? That sure is an interesting way of bungling that word. Please blow up. Thank you. How hard is it to get an explosive crate to blow up? Harder than you'd imagine. That's like the whole, you know, how many people does it take to screw in a light bulb, but with high explosives. That's one way to solve it. Okay, so don't jump on the zip line here. Instead, if you jump over here, and then cross the gauntlet of flame spewers, you'll find a gold bolt. Ow. And thankfully it takes us right back here, so we can stop by the weapon vendor.
Welcome to the GrumbleNet Weapon Shop.
If I get just a little more, I can upgrade that, so let's do that. Get some health back. Now we'll just need to make our way back to where we were. But yeah, again, gold bolts only unlock skins, so if skins don't interest you, then usually there are like other things to find. Alright, well, there's another vendor here.
What can we do you for?
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna buy...
Keep the safety on, Chief.
I bought one combustor round because that's a skill point. Cheapskate.
Welcome to
Just a very easy one to get. Oh, I have enough for...
What can we do you for?
Damage upgrade. Hello, Pro and Pro Gaming. We are glad to have you here. We're having ourselves a grand old time, just blowing things up. Ooh, hello. Ooh. What weapon of mass death dealing do I want to use? Fusion grenades. That's a level up. Ooh, all of them for me? You shouldn't have. It's like popcorn. This is a good time for the Predator launcher. Was that guy in slow motion for a moment? But how are you doing today? Okay, we can't do anything with this wall just yet, but we will eventually. Don't worry. Don't worry, trust me. We'll deal with that eventually. My combustor is now level 4. One more level and it'll be maxed out. We got some Hug Me Tight Nanny bots. Fusion grenade. There we go. Ooh, look at all that experience. You love to see it. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Man, that's already another health upgrade. We're just eating these guys alive like candy. You know what? This looks like a good time to fire off the tornado launcher. Again, you use the 6-axis controller to steer it. You can just vacuum up these losers. It doesn't last very long, but it is quite powerful. You eat alive candy? I mean, I guess. I mean, isn't that what they originally advertised nerds to be? Just alive candy? Let's scoop up more ammo. I feel like there's like some probably kind of dark alternative fan fiction where Willy Wonka like turns people into candy. Someone better than me, start writing that. Alright, so we gotta cross one last flame bridge. Combustor. Yeah. Weren't those the gummy bugs from the Lion King? Oh, true.
Alright, Ratchet. I have reconfigured the teleporter pad to auto-equip your disguise. It's the latest in nanomolecular facial reconfiguration, so you should be safe.
Alright, a disguise.
Alright, Chief.
Look at Quark actually thinking ahead for once. I love it. I'm gonna upgrade this. So now all I have are the Predator launcher and Tornado launchers. Now I'm just imagining like a fusion of these weapons where you're just steering a tornado made of missiles. Why hasn't that been invented yet? Someone get on that. Makes Willy Wonkster notes for modern horror game. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds cool. I like that. Alright. Missile-nado. The most gratuitous of weapons. Alright, let's go to the arena. Oh, nice cunning disguise, Quark. How much did that cost you?
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our guest of honor, your Cragmite Overlord and my new best friend, Emperor Tachyon!
Boo!
Let the battle begin! For our first challenge, our furry fighter will have to battle his way through 3 rounds of degenerate, homicidal, merciless killing machines. Are you ready? Let's start the carnage!
So yeah, this is your standard issue, first gladiator fight. Just defeat the enemies. No other stipulations.
His name? Mustachio Furioso.
So yeah, that joke that Quark was making about the Flurbian Galaxy verse and Mustachio Furioso, believe it or not, Mustachio Furioso was actually the name of one of the gladiators in Ratchet Deadlocked. And he actually didn't die by the end of the game. So it's plausible that this excuse could work. I don't know why you would need to know this, but that's just a cool lore fact. Ooh, tornado time.
What kind of black magic voodoo does this guy wield? He controls the forces of nature.
On sale at the dollar store, more likely. I'd believe it. Quark is that cheap. But yeah, just like in previous Ratchet & Clank games, the Gladiator arenas are an excellent place to earn money and experience. Though you do earn experience at a reduced rate as you would in just, like, outside. But still, you know, it's infinite enemies. Can't go wrong with that.
Receive 2 personal training sessions with me, Captain Quark, Intergalactic Celebutant. Congratulations, Mustachio! You've defied the odds and managed not to die!
Alright, so we'll move directly into the next challenge.
Hey, troopers, it's time to welcome our first major contender. You know him, you love him, you flee in terror at the sight of him.
Yeah, this is Crushto, a fish equipped with lots of things. Because Crushto has multiple targets to hit, the Predator launcher works very well against him. Just jump over his like railgun blasts and just keep moving to avoid his rockets.
Mechanical robot.
Yeah, he'll also occasionally attempt to either suck you in or blow you away, so just run in the opposite direction that he's trying to move you. You can still damage him while he's doing this, so take advantage of that. Sorry for the late response, I'm doing great, thanks. Well, we're glad to hear it, Pug. Oh, by the way, in case if you're wondering if you're not able to hear the color commentary, don't feel bad, I can't hear it either. And 1 helipods. Neat. Doing well yourself, I hope? Yes, indeed. Very much so.
Congratulations! You remind me of me when I was a young fighter. Only shorter and less strapping.
Quark, do you mind telling us what you're doing working for Tachyon?
Oh, just a little thing I like to call saving the universe.
Okay, I think this requires an explanation.
There I was, surrounded by Tachyon's minions, perched on the brink of certain death, staring into the icy precipice of the inevitable. I knew I had to take action. I engaged my foes, channeling days of kung fu classes and dispatching my crouching kitten style with lethal precision. But alas, these rock-hard pecs and unbridled machismo can only hold out for so long. After destroying 2,000 of them, a lucky shot rendered me unconscious. For the safety of the good citizens of Kurwan, I swore allegiance to Tachyon's army and became his confidant.
Sure.
Which means you used your powers as a world-class suck-up to save your own hide.
Little column A, little column B. Here, take this. It'll explain everything. The optical relay is damaged, but maybe you can find a ship to play it on.
Great! Quit messing around and get over here. I have boils that require lancing.
Yuck.
Coming, Your Excellence. Pray for me.
Quark, I think you're gonna need more than prayer at this point. Alright, so as you can see, we can now leave because we have the thing that we need, but there's money at stake. And I like money. Nubis Maximus. You think that's bad? I mean, it's not the worst, but I'm kind of hard-pressed to think of something worse at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna go through all of these challenges once, but have you ever heard of Lansing, Michigan? No, I have not. Oh, I get it. Now I understand. Ha! Comedy has been achieved. Good job, Snyder. Anyway, so in this challenge, deadlines are brutal. Just defeat the enemies before you run out of time.
Tired of losing crop after crop of jelly. Weed, thanks to a Fostermite infestation. Bubble that's new and improved long ninjas, protecting your gardens. That's quickness.
Oh yeah, I should also mention, electric attacks will not work on electric enemies. So for example, our, come on, brain, work. Shock Ravager will not work on the nanny bots. Not that you really want to get up close and personal with something that can crush your head in an instant. But, you know, you do you. I don't judge. Out loud. Catch. Whoosh. I love this. It's so fun. Remember when video games were just about having fun? But now everything is like, you know, just how many people can we get into this addictive gambling system? How much money we can milk out of them? Remember when you could just like make a game and then sell it and it would do well? People loved it. Those were good times. Now I'm just sad. Alright, you know what? Tornado time. I'm playing the game unlocked stuff in the game. I know, right? Those were good times. Good times. That you didn't need to pay extra for. Alright, Flaming Cragmite. This time there are flame geysers. Interesting.
I'm told these Terraclons hail from the war-torn razor mines of planet Glitner. Lovely planet, if you're looking to get shipped and dismembered.
Oh, tornado fell in. Oh well. That was an interesting camera angle. All right, it's up to you now. Go get him, little buddy. Who's left? Oh, you're left. Well, I'm right. Har har. Grenades for everybody. Everybody gets a grenade. Don't push. There's plenty to go around. Got grenades for everybody in the universe. More bolts. I need more. Mister, you appear to be having a trouble. Can I help you with that? Alright, here. Let me help you with that. There you go. Go, my little whirling dervish. Alright, you want some more? Here, have some more. I just killed all of them with one tornado. That was awesome. Alright.
Alright, Chief. What can we do you for?
Now I'm going to buy
Snoop around, Chief.
new weapon.
Right to protect yourself.
The Shard Reaper. Now I have a shotgun. Swanky. Also, don't buy any ammo refills while you're in the tournaments, because whenever you start a round, all your ammo's refilled.
Let's see how our challenger does with only one weapon.
Alright, so here we just have the Shock Ravager, which, you know, considering that we just killed like 8 people with one swing, I think we'll be okay. Wow, that was really easy. I guess that just goes to show you how good the Shock Ravager is. Okay, smack down at the disco. Basically, throughout the fight, Groovatrons will be deployed, but we can only use our wrench, so we'll have to take good advantage of openings, basically. Remember that your Comet Strike, which you can perform by holding R2 and then pressing square, lets you hit enemies at a distance, while the Hyper Strike, which you perform by jumping and then pressing square, deals more damage. I'm gonna smack you. Listen, anything can become a murder instrument if you swing it hard enough. It's almost a shame to hit these guys while they're dancing. Almost. Alright, who's next? Bonk. Bam. Bop. Bada bop. Boop. Pow. Alright, next round. That's called spawn camping. Ow. I deserve that. Alright, we did it. Or rather, I did it and you watched, but you know. Alright, Return of Crushto. Defeat Crushto in under a minute. No problemo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just learned that after suffering a humiliating defeat, Crushto wants a shot at redemption. There's no sob story sweeter than that of a mechanical robot/fish thingy's rise to the top.
By the way, when he's doing that shake-off animation, you actually can't damage him, so hold your fire. Alright, it's tornado time. Yeah, as you can see, it requires a fair amount of dexterity to, like, steer the tornado while you're trying to not die. Oh, we did it. Sweet. Easy peasy. Alright, the final challenge, at least for now, is get your dang hands off. Defeat all enemies without taking damage. Honestly, it's not that bad. I don't think, anyway. As long as you use your strong crowd-clearing tools. Ooh! My Shock Ravager is now level 3. Oops, that won't work. Alright, it's grenade time. Well, actually, any time is a good time for grenade time. But this is a particularly good time for grenade time. Please go away. Please cease your existence. All right, we did it. We may basically get all of our money back. Okay, now, normally I would run, you know what? Kind of reaching close to the 3-hour mark, which is normally what I like to do when I stop. So why don't I run through all of these again once? Because generally you can only get the maximum number of bolts. After you complete a challenge 2 times, the prize pool will be reduced to its lowest amount. So, you know, that's what I like to do. Plus, I like getting more experience, so we'll just run through everything again. So, if you have any, like, questions for me or anything that you want to talk about, please let me know. I mean, I will continue to keep talking, of course, and try to think of other things to talk about, but... Ooh, that was juicy. But yeah, if you kind of want to, you know, go stretch your legs or something, this would be a good time. Ow. Not only do these guys blowing up hurt, but I don't get experience from them. That hurts most of all.
Dr. Nefarious, please report to the concession stand. We recovered your wallet.
Ratchet, we should return to a VR to view that infobot.
Clank, I'm in the middle of something right now. We will go back, I promise. So yeah, as you can see, we now only earn a measly 300 bolts from completing this challenge. Interestingly, I think the boss fight with Crushto is actually one of the few that you will have to complete 2 additional times in order to basically get to the least amount of bolts you can possibly earn, because I think your only prize from the first time is just the helipods. What weapon do I want to level up? Close on the fusion grenade. Plasma beasts are okay. Shock Ravager. Let's keep trying to upgrade the tornado launcher. I've actually never tried this. Let me see. I don't think I can. Oh, that did a ton of damage. Alright, so if you can kind of keep the tornado fixed in place, you can switch to another weapon and increase your pain output. I like that. Alright, we'll just go for another round immediately. Yeah, Crushto's a fairly easy boss once you know his patterns. Oh yeah, I can still steer the disc. Alright, that's cool. So you can shoot off a tornado disc, and if you've got the dexterity for it, you can pull out another weapon. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, as you can see, minimum amount, so we'll just run through everything again. Almost immediately ran into a saw blade. That's a very cool game. Thank you for putting that directly in front of my starting position. Greatly appreciate that. I'm gonna readjust my quick select because I don't want the helipods here. I mean, I need them, but I don't want them there. There we go. Now I won't accidentally switch to it in the middle of a fight. That's a lot. Thankfully, that's why grenades were invented. Come on, you chumps.
This is just a reminder. Streaking through the arena is prohibited by law. I'm looking at you, Crushto.
Not sure who's been streaking through the arena, but I don't really want to know, thanks. But yeah, for those of you who may not have seen my tweet earlier in the year, I am planning on streaming the entirety of the Future trilogy before the year is up. So, yeah, that's exciting. I love Tools of Destruction. As I mentioned previously, Crack in Time is one of my personal favorite games ever. So, you know, I'm really jazzed for that. But that's going to be a while. And of course, I'm not going to stream them all, like, in sequence. I gotta pace them out a little bit, you know? Alright, Flaming Cragmites. But yeah, I'm also hoping to stream, maybe not every game in that series, but like all the big important games of the Crash Bandicoot series this year, because this year Crash Bandicoot turns 25. I know, it just seems like yesterday. But Crash was one of my icons of my childhood. He was one of, you know, he was one of the who introduced me to platformers, basically. And so I feel like I need to pay my respects. Oh, I got a health upgrade. Sweet. Oh, I'm all out. All right. Good job, Plasma Beast. You mean there's still more? All right, thank goodness. Goodbye. All right. I mean, I've already done these challenges, so it'd be weird if I suddenly couldn't do them, but, you know. All right, Shock Ravager. Random ammo. All right. You love to see it.
Watching this young buck fight reminds me what got me into gladiating. Honor, courage, glory, and of course the groovies. Note how a challenger cowardly flees his opponent, his tail between his legs, his eyes filled with tears. I taught him that trick.
Again, that was exceedingly easy, but still very fun. And sometimes you don't need a game to be, you know, crushingly difficult or anything like that to get enjoyment out of it. Sometimes you just want to be crazy overpowered and just, you know, be just like a god of destruction. And bada boom. Oh, now that GrumbleNet vendor's got me saying that. Ow! He just went right into it. There wasn't even like any cooldown. Alrighty. Look at all those bolts. Alright, what's left? Return of Crushto and Dang Hands. No problem. Ah, sugar-coated sugar. My favorite. Alright. Now we just gotta complete this last challenge without getting hit again, and then we'll be out of here. Sugar-coated sugar, my favorite breakfast cereal. I know, it's the one that's got the most cavities in it. Ooh. My fusion grenade is now level 4. I'd rather not, thanks. Oh! Well, we'll have to try it again. I got distracted about the bulge special. Which I guess is the intended purpose of such a thing? Go get him, my gelatinous minions! Oh, I'm all out. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to switch to one of my other implements of mass death. Oh, okay. That definitely went better than last time. So yeah, no more bolts, at least in terms of like excess, so now we can reload. And we'll leave. Okay, so this will require the GrummelNet helipods, which can attach to certain targets and lift heavy things, as well as platforms. Oh. Don't worry, the tethers will snap eventually, so it'll come down. There we go. Alright, now we're out of here. And I think, if we look around... Well, actually, I think it should be back over here. Yeah, there's a taxi, which we can now take back to the Fight Festival, in case if you want to grind for more bolts and experience. Let's play that Holovite that we got. See just what exactly Quark has managed to find.
Alright, let's find out what Tachyon's up to.
Greetings, inferior beings of Polaris. Does your life lack a sense of purpose? Do you constantly worry about finding steady income? Do you like killing stuff? Then join the Imperial Army and aid me in my humble quest for galactic domination. Here you'll travel to new places, meet interesting people, and execute them in the name of me.
Hold up! Whoa! Did you just say I could meet interesting people?
Why, yes, I did, celebrity hero Captain Quark.
That sounds terrific. Tell me more.
It's simple. Somewhere in this galaxy is the filthy Lombax secret responsible for the Kragmite defeat. As an official Tachyon trooper, your job will be to ravage every planet until it is found. Leave no stone unturned, no rebel spared. Exterminate anyone who stands in your way. All for a tidy salary and competitive benefits package.
Wow, all that and travel too?
Indeed. Take the Nundak asteroid ring, for example. Our spies have learned that the secret may be hidden here on this remote moon base. If you sign up by tonight, you can join in on the raid.
Emperor Tachyon is an equal opportunity oppressor.
Well, that's good at least.
Do you think this Lombax secret could be the weapon used to vaporize the Cragmites?
Whatever it is, we need to get to it before Tachyon does.
Right. Alright, so now we can travel to the Nundak Asteroid Ring. The Nundak Asteroid Ring, hidden in a remote part of the Cerulean sector, is a breeding ground for deadly leviathans. Famed explorer Max Apogee is rumored to have built a heavily guarded space fortress among these asteroids. Some say he must possess the key to the lost Lombax secret, as no one would set up, slow-moving text, residence in the Nundak Asteroid Ring unless he was protecting something immeasurably precious. When you read too quickly. The Apogee Space Station in the Nundak Asteroid Ring. Alright, now that's a cool shot. Oh, and the smuggler is here. Huh. Looks like there's something very interesting going on here. But we're gonna have to find out what's gonna happen next time. Yes. Fortunately, I do have to go, but it just do be like that sometimes. But thank you for stopping by, everybody. This has been a very successful first stream. Really the first kind of stream of 2021, considering, you know, I was getting adjusted with my work. And, I am so very excited for the rest of this, as well as everything else I've got planned. But for now... Oh, I should mention, I'm looking to try to start at the same time, around 10 a.m., at least on Sundays. Saturdays might be a little bit more up in the air. I'll work on that, but I do plan to stream on Saturdays and Sundays, because, you know, work. Do I have anything else to say? No, actually I don't. So now, really this time, for now, this is the Defender signing out. See you later!